All right. So I have a bunch of questions in the chat. So I'll repeat the brief that I had given before. A lot of you have joined later. Uh, you are now being promoted. You have now moved to panelists. What that means is that you have the ability to turn your video on. Your audios will continue to be muted until such time as your performance comes. Um, all the recordings, this is going to be streamed live. This is also going to get recorded, so you don't have to worry about recording this. We are going to be sending you the recordings by next week. Right now, please keep your videos and your mics muted. The way we'll flow with the program is once your performance is being played, you can turn your video on, but please continue to keep your mics muted. If your mics are not muted, then there might be some background noise or something that will catch and it will disturb the performance. So while there is any video going on or any of the MCs speaking, please do keep your videos switched. Please keep your mic switched off. At the end of the performance, Shankarji will give you some feedback about the performance. Some of you have already sent us your questions. So our MCs, Rashmi and Karthik, are going to cue you to ask you that specific questions, and then we will unmute you and get you to ask your specific question to Shankarji on Purba NG. Okay. Uh, Vidya Sharma, you cannot switch your video off on at this time, or rather you can, but we suggest that you don't, so as to minimize disruption. Let your performance video start playing, and then you can switch your video on. All right. Are there any more students who are there in the attendees section? Not the panelists, but any more students in the attendees who are not able to, turn their videos on or anything? Okay, I see Amit Jaitit has joined. Okay, there's someone who has joined with the name Music Lover. Could you please put in the Q&A box if you are a student who's performing, and if so, what your name is? Okay, I'm going to assume Music Lover is one of our staff, so we'll not move you to panelist at this moment. So the attendee who has joined us, Supraja Suresh, if you are a student performing in this session, please raise your hand. Sandhya BS, if you are a student performing in this session, please raise your hand.
Hi, just wanted to check my audio. This is Shankar here. Is the audio okay?
Yes, Shankar, it's working fine. Yes.
Okay. No, we connected a better mic, yeah. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to check on that. Okay. Bye.
Yeah.
See you later.
You can start. So people who are raising hands, can you just send a Q&A? It's very hard to answer to each one. So there are some 14 people raising hands. So just send a message to Q&A. Somebody will contact you.
Music has the power to heal, transform, and inspire. And we have the power through deep listening to increase our intuition and self awareness, said Andre Fionte, an award winning guitarist. What better time to realize this other than now when nature has clearly asked us to open our minds and hearts, carefully making sure that we are better connected to ourselves with keeping us indoors. Namaskar, namaskara. Hoping and praying everyone around you is as healthy as you are. Today is when we understand the meaning of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Virtual connection has become the new norm now, and that's why Sangam 2020 has also gone digital. This is our second session. We had a good time in the morning with performances and interactions. Our aim at the Shankar Mahadevan Academy, SMA for short, was to make sure that music should reach as far and wide as possible using technology that brings us all together, knitting us all one into the other. We are connected digitally for sure, but the same technology can sometimes bring in lags, and therefore there could be glitches. Kindly bear with us as we are doing our best. Patience is all that we ask, and that'll help. So, for all of you connected on Facebook, YouTube, a warm welcome to you as well. But then Sangam has always been about interaction with Shankarji. So, once your performance is complete, and if your question is the selected one, you will get to ask it. Get the answer from either Shankarji or when our guest of honor, Purbayanji, comes in. Even he could be the one who would be answering your question. But then, no fret. Maybe Karthik or me would pick you randomly to ask you about your journey at SMA. So, either way, a lot in store. And the masterclass with Purbayanji is our finale. So, stay locked. The joy of music spread across all continents except the Antarctic. 78 countries and still growing. Hey, Karthik,
Hey
how
Rashmi,
are you?
I'm doing good. A very, very warm welcome to everybody present here. You very rightly said that technology has indeed connected us and brought us all together. When it comes to technology, we at SMA are always one step ahead. This Sangam, we are spreading the joy of music to close to 8 million people by connecting with them on YouTube and Facebook. That's amazing, isn't it? I hereby give a very, very warm welcome to each and everyone present here on the YouTube and Facebook platform for connecting live with us. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments during the session one. Make sure you continue sending your comments and questions to Shankarji and Purbayanji, and we will be taking a few of them during the session.
Like I said, lot of surprises in store, and you're right, Karthik. It is amazing. This time, Sangam is also divided into four sessions, and this has been done to cater to all those in the different time zones. Ideally, we are spreading our arms to envelop every family member of SMA from the east to the west. So, okay, Karthik, now your expertise. Time for house rules.
Of course, especially with the Sangam happening on the digital platform, there are some things which we all need to be a little careful about. When you're not speaking or singing, please ensure that you have your video turned off and your mic on mute. Unmute your mic before you speak. Wear a good headset with microphone so that you are heard clearly. Ensure that your background is clean and free from clutter. Ideally, select to have a light background. Ensure that the light is falling on your face either from a source in front of you or from a side. Please do not sit with the light source at your back as it will keep your face in the dark and create a halo effect. If you're performing live and using a tanpura or a talmala or a tabla during your performance, please don't keep your phone or your shruti box too close to the microphone. An applause may be disturbing to the online performer, and if you're on mute, they cannot hear you. When you wish to applaud, please wait until the performance is over, then switch on your video and wave with both your hands. Ideally, wait for the MC, that is either me or Rashmi, to cue you for this. Please do not post chats to all participants. The event is being streamed live and group chats are disturbing to the performer. If you have a question, please click on a raise your hand in Zoom and ask a question in the Q&A section. Someone from the SMA team would chat with you privately to resolve your issue. We have disabled the chat and unmute option to minimize disruptions. After each performance, we'll have Shankarji, and when our guest of honor Purbayanji joins, they'll be giving you their valuable feedback. The Shankar Mahadevan Academy journey has been an eventful one so far. Let's now see how the journey took off.
On my mobile phone, I'd put down there, okay, let me discuss 1, 2, 3, these points. When I reached and I met Sridhar in Mumbai in a hotel, you won't believe me. Sridhar had written down 3 points, and those were exactly the 3 points that I had written down on my phone.
Pamarisa, da pa pa ma ma ri ri sa ni sa ri ga ma pa sa ri ga ma pa da pa ma pa da pa ni sa ri ga ma ri sa.
Oyaliya, sa ga ma pa da ni sa ni ga pa ma ga ni sa. Oyaliya.
Da pa pa ma, ni da pa pa ma, ga pa ma ga ri ga sa, ga pa ma ga ri ga sa.
Lovely. I mean, from where to San Francisco to Johannesburg to Chicago to Seattle to Aligarh. Amazing.
We Indians are everywhere, right? And Indian music has to go everywhere.
The minute you mention classical music, people's expressions used to change. Oh my God, classical music. No, I don't want to touch that. So that's why we designed these small modules. So you feel that crossing there are small bridges that you have to cross. Finish at 12 weeks. So it's almost like passing through different levels of a video. I believe, and I'm sure that you also believe, if we do not have good teachers, we don't have an academy.
And for this, we've instituted the teacher certification course, which tells them how to hone their craft and understand the science of teaching so that they can cater to every student, understanding the student, the interests, the age, the ability level, and teach according to what each student needs and wants.
I think the Om book has been like, a God's gift, because they have examples of ma'am and other musicians also singing these pieces, and certain phrases, alaps, etc. You can look at them and get an idea of how to base your improvisations off of.
some of the things that stood out and really helped me in SMA were the assignments, first of all, because I think the way in which all the assignments have been structured, it really makes a student think. A student really has to go deep into the rag, think about what there's so many. I mean, I was actually shocked to see one of the questions, create a mood board for rag Marwa. I was like, wow.
To be the Harvard of music worldwide. Then the brilliant Shankar Mahadevan came up with 3 really, really simple words that defines our mission. And that goes across society, across boundaries, across everything. Joy of music.
मैं वारी वारी जाऊंगी. So the first requirement is आ बोलना है. Second thing is ये आवाज़ जो है ना यहाँ से नहीं यहाँ से आनी पड़ती है. So ये आवाज़ नहीं so if you practice saying ha for a couple of months and then just take away that ha bit, फिर जो टेक्सचर रह जाती है ना वो आकार के लिए सही टेक्सचर है. So then without the then मैं वारी वारी जाऊंगी बेगम प्यार मैं वारी वारी जाऊंगी.
मोरे नैना बहानी मोरे नैना बहानी सखी का करूं मोरा जिया ना माने का करूं मोरा जिया ना माने नैना मोरे नैना बहानी मोरे नैना.
Wow. I thought that it's sounding like 2 ragas. merging into one. Is this true?
Yes,
Two ragas
yes.
merging into
There
one?
are two ragas. Can you identify the two ragas?
That's the quiz now.
A warm welcome to the prolific, articulate, talented, and amazing sitarist, Purbayan Chatterjee. I now request the man behind the academy, Shankarji, to say a few words on seeing his dream materialize so beautifully.
Good evening, everybody. Second session today, and as excited as ever, as energetic as ever. Looking forward to this wonderful evening. Once again, welcome all of you all. First of all, I'd like to welcome all the teachers, all our wonderful students, the parents, and all those people who have logged on to the various digital platforms, my Facebook, YouTube, the academy page, from all over the world. I think lakhs of people. Today morning the response was just overwhelming, and I welcome all of you all to watch this session and see what is it that we are doing. 1,43,000 classes have happened so far. I mean, that's not a joke. That's really not. 1,43,000 classes have happened so far in 78 countries. I mean, what a soul satisfying feeling that is. Thank you, Sridhar, for making this happen. Thank you, all the teachers, because without you, this is impossible. Impossible. And of course, the people who are holding fort, our technical team, our support team, the engineering team, the HR team, the marketing team, all of you all, just speechless seeing what we have achieved. And as I was telling you all in the morning, Sangam happens in a destination where students, teachers from all over the world, they come and join us. But this time it had to be different. And we are here in this virtual world. But hey, would you believe it if I tell you that today's Sangam, the morning session, was bigger than any Sangam that we have done? The number of people who participated, the number of participants who are singing. Do you know that there are more than 300 artists performing? Because we made the world a smaller place. So I welcome all of you all, looking forward to this. And today, every year we have a special guest, and today's guest is a very, very talented, prolific, extremely deep, versatile artist. Once again, after the morning session, I'd like to welcome my dear, dear, dear friend, Purbayan Chatterjee, to the Shankar Mahadevan Academy, so that all our students get inspired by you, listening to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Purbayan, for coming and being part of this evening once again. I know it's been a long day, morning and then again evening, but it means a lot to us, and it will make a big difference in many, many students' lives. So thank you once again.
Namaskar, sir, and a big warm welcome and good evening to all the students, everybody who's watching, the entire crew, the entire behind-the-scenes people. A heartfelt gratitude to Shankarji, to your family, to the entire SMA family for having me here, and look forward to this session.
Me too. So, and of course, it's so lovely to see our own dearest Karthik and Rashmi. Both of you all
You all really add so much life, so much energy, positivity to all our Sangams. So please promise us that you will be with us for every Sangam that we conduct forever. Okay, this is a
Absolutely.
promise that I want.
Absolutely.
For
And
sure.
the academy loves you all, and it means a lot. And Rashmi, your smile just through the internet it reaches all those 78 countries and more actually.
Thank you. Thank you, Shankar.
So y'all can go ahead with the program, and I hope all of y'all enjoy this show, or enjoy this evening where we have various sets of people performing, singing, talking. So looking forward to this.
Thank you so much, Shankarji. And once again, a very, very warm welcome to Pubayan sir. World Singing Day is a joyful community experience for musicians and non-musicians alike, from shower singers to celebrities. World Singing Day is not a performance or a competition, therefore no rehearsals are required. Anyone can join in the fun. We wish to thank the founder, Scott Johnson from the United States, for this wonderful worldwide initiative. Scott had the idea 8 years ago to get the whole world singing together on the same day each year. October 17th is the date this year and a celebration now of the day.
Hello, Shankar, Sridhar, and all the students and teachers at the Shankar Mahadevan Academy. Greetings from Boulder, Colorado. I am Scott Johnson, the founder of World Singing Day, and I want to thank you all again for including World Singing Day in your annual Sangam, this confluence of students, parents, teachers, and staff from around the world. Like the Academy, World Singing Day is about spreading the joy of music and specifically singing to unite people and communities around the world and to celebrate our common humanity. It's been a pleasure partnering with the Academy over the past number of years, and I look forward to our continued collaboration. We're honored to have Sangam be the first event of the year to celebrate World Singing Day. I hope you will all join us and people around the world on October 17th by singing your favorite songs with people you live with and share your videos online. So here's to celebrating our global family through song, and here's to Sangam 2020.
Riga riga, riga mama papa riga, gari sa sa re sa re ga. There comes a time when we hear a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can go on, pretending day by day that someone, somewhere, soon make a change. We're all a part of God's great big family.
A request to all the panelists. Kindly don't switch on your video till you're called to, the students, because it's disrupting the entire show. So please keep your videos off, because anyway you're muted. Keep your videos off till we give you the muting ability to unmute. Okay, so please don't keep your videos on. It's disrupting the broadcast. Yes, so remember everyone, October 17th this year is when you should be singing the whole day, because it's World Singing Day. Moving on, we have launched our online instrumental courses in April this year. The performers you will now see have been learning for less than a month, and they have managed to rehearse and record in a lesser time. Kudos to our teachers. The late mandolin U. Srinivas had said, "Music is a divine gift. Whatever you play, it should touch the soul." How does it come? If you enjoy what you play, then you can make others enjoy. And what powerful words. You can see this quote coming alive, holding true for our special needs student, Harshal Sant, who will be our first instrumentalist for the evening from India.
Wow. You know, I don't think there's anything more gratifying than this. At what the academy is achieving, what the teachers are achieving, what we as musicians see, entertaining people, making them smile, making them enjoy music, making them dance to it. That is a given. That is a you can say it's a given reaction which anybody does and everybody does. But when you hear a person like Harshal, who's got his world of his own, children like this, they have their own world, they have their own thought processes, and if we are able to bring about some joy in their lives and give them something to engage and present in front of the academy like this, really it's an emotional moment. Thank you very much, Harshal, for doing this. You played really, really beautifully. Okay?
Harshal, you can unmute.
Harshal, you played the guitar really well. Ma'am, I want to hear Harshal.
Pranam, sir.
Pranam, Harshal, you played really well. I was so happy listening to you.
Pranam, sir. thank you so much making you a part of SMA. This is by the grace of God.
SMA exists because of, we want children like Harshal to come and, feel the difference, get some joy in their lives, get some happiness and some involvement, some, engagement. So if we are able to do that, ma'am, I think we have achieved a lot. Thank you so much. Harshal, I love you. Take care. God bless you, beta. And
Thank you.
so many people from all over the world are watching you now.
Thank you so much, sir.
God bless. God bless.
Thank you.
Wow, that indeed brought a smile to everyone's face. Thank you so much, Harshal. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Up next is another instrumental presentation along with singing. All our three performers are from America.
इतनी सी हंसी, इतनी सी खुशी, इतना सा टुकड़ा चांद का, ख्वाबों की इतनी कोशिश, चल बनाए आशियाँ। इतनी सी हंसी, इतनी सी खुशी, इतना सा टुकड़ा चांद का, ख्वाबों की इतनी कोशिश, चल बनाए आशियाँ। इतनी सी हंसी, इतनी सी खुशी, इतना सा टुकड़ा चांद का, ख्वाबों की इतनी कोशिश, चल बनाए आशियाँ।
It's so amazing to see the age range. This little girl over there. I mean, what a wide range of people those were. So amazing. Congratulations. Such a cute performance. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
We had Rumya Venkateswaran on the keys, Misha Sharma, the cute voice, on guitar and the vocals, and Parasuram Iyer on keys and vocals.
Okay, so question time now. Parasuram, your video has been unmuted. So he qualifies as one of our oldest students who has not missed a single Sangam. So this is the first time he's also part of a digital Sangam. How is the transformation for you, Parasuram?
It's been an amazing journey for me. I wanted to first and foremost thank Shankarji, all my gurus at Shankar Mahadevan Academy, Ajeeb sir, Charles Narona sir, Madhumita ji, Rajappa sir, Chaitra ma'am, and even Murthy ma'am, with whom I did a voice gym course. It's been an amazing journey so far. So I joined in 2013, and my whole journey with SMA started because I was feeling a void in my understanding of music, and I was looking for some way to fill that. With 2 kids and a full-time job, it was practically impossible for me to go seek a local teacher and not have as much time to dedicate to that. And SMA has been a boon because I'm able to take my classes late in the night when nobody needs me, I can spend my time with I can spend my time with Ajit sir as much as possible, and he's been a wonderful guru. And now, I crossed a milestone in my life this year. I turned 50, so I had to. Thank you, sir. I had to reach out into my bucket list and pull out what I wanted to do for the next half of my life. And the top of that list was the ability to learn and play the keyboard. And that's why I decided to look for something. And lo and behold, I found it on Shankar Mahadevan Academy's website. I'm learning from Dr. Charles Narona, Professor, a wonderful teacher, a wonderful musician. So my question, sir, as I mentioned, with 2 kids and a full-time job, it's extremely difficult to find the time to dedicate to this. I do find some time in the morning. I'm an early riser. But my question was, if you had limited amount of time, what would your advice be to where can we focus on? Where should the person practicing, the student, focus on so that they can get a good comprehensive rehearse within the short time frame that they might have? I heard Purvanji yesterday mention, and I could not possibly find that time, at least not at the moment when my kids are in their formative years and I need to give them the time. But if you had a few hours between the morning and the afternoon, what would be your guidance, sir, on a comprehensive vocal range exercise?
I'd like to say, Parasuram, see, firstly, there are 2 types of practice that you can do. One is when you're physically over there in that moment, when you're dedicating time to do riyaz and to do practice, and the purpose of that particular time allocated is for practice. Okay, when you do that, now suppose you feel that the time that you have is less. Okay, it's less compared to how much you would like to do. One advice that I would like to tell you is within that time frame, don't practice too many things. You understand that? Don't be in a hurry to progress to the next level or progress to the next stage, or do something little more advanced. If you have limited time, the policy of our academy has always been crawl, walk and run. Crawl, walk, run. So I think if you have limited time, choose one thing or possibly 2 things and you perfect that within that time, so that you don't dedicate, other than dedicating 10 minutes for each thing, you dedicate half an hour for lesser number of things. At the end of the day, you will realize the difference when jitna der aap zyada sur lagaoge, jitna der you focus on those basic notes, the basic exercises in 1 speed, 2 speed, 3 speed, 4 speed, 8 speed, whatever, tishra gati, how much advance you can go, sky's the limit. It just gets as complicated as you want it to get. But I think if you have limited time, practice lesser number of things in that, but dedicate more time to that and practice slow.
Right.
Just because you have lesser number of hours doesn't mean that you have to practice everything faster. Let me cover up all these things. No, it's not that way. Practice limited things, but practice them well. And the next day when you have more time, the same amount of time, practice the next thing. So you can aramse do it, And congratulations on turning 50.
Thank you so much, sir. And my father-in-law, Professor Gopalakrishnan, sends his regards.
Please give him my pranams and thank you so much. It's such
Sure.
a pleasure having you all in the academy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Parashuram, and thank you so much, Shankarji. I think those were really, really valuable advices for a lot of musicians and singers, what to do and how to do. Thank you so much once again. We have a very interesting question from our Facebook and YouTube. Somebody asks, what is the difference between singing from throat versus singing from stomach?
Well, it depends on the situation, where you are, what is it that you're singing, and what is the purpose of that. What is it that you want to communicate? I'll give you a small example. Suppose you want to sing Kal Ho Na Ho, for example. So you sing more with your head voice. You don't need to use your stomach. It all depends on something called head voice and there's something called internal voice, chest voice. So suppose you're singing Kal Ho Na Ho, so it needs हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी. This much is enough. You need not sing हर घड़ी बदल. The emotion won't come out. And similarly, when you want to sing पाएगा लक्ष्य है तेरा, so you can't sing पाएगा जो लक्ष्य है तेरा लक्ष्य को. You can't do this. पाएगा जो लक्ष्य है तेरा लक्ष्य को. There you need to use your entire lungs, stomach, throat, whatever it is. So it all depends on what is it that you're singing.
Wow, that was such an amazing way of explaining. You are, as always, a genius teacher, Shankar sir. That I think Aditi Prusti, I think you got your answer for the question which you had asked. Thank you so much, Shankar ji.
Time now for a formal introduction of our guest of honor, Purbayan Chatterjee, the ace sitar player, and he is completely rooted in the Senia Mehar Gharana's blend of Drupad and Kaya. His style was shaped by his father, Pandit Partha Pratim Chatterjee, as well as taking great inspiration from the ideas of Pandit Nikhil Banerjee. As a classical artist, he has performed with Ustad Zakir Hussain and many other leading musicians. He's the winner of the President's Award, and this composer, sitarist, and vocalist is known for fusion work as well as traditional performances, collaborating widely and reworking both the rock and the pop classics for the sitar, or do I say sitar? Every time I see you, I just get sitar. And please be rest assured I'm not pronouncing it wrong. The magic will come in the master class. Thank you so much.
Welcome once again, Purbayan. Welcome once again. Again, such an honor having you. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion. A big hi to Gayatri also, for all those people who are listening. Gayatri Ashokan is Purbayan's wife, and she is also a fabulous singer, especially ghazals. She just sings so fabulously. It's very rare that you find this wonderful made for each other musical couple, and they are one of those. So welcome.
Thank you, sir. I think you just
chatting with you.
You just made her day. And Rashmi ji, the sitar is right here on my right.
Yeah, oh my God, looking forward. Today we have to play. Yeah. So see you later. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
And hang on there and keep watching the students, encouraging them. If they ask some questions, they'd love to have your advice, your piece of, great knowledge that you have. The students will be thrilled.
I'm loving it, sir.
Yes, waiting like an eager student myself, Purbayanji. And now we have the children who learn music as part of our Grow with Music program with schools. The world today is facing an unprecedented challenge. Holding ourselves together is that hope that there is a little light at the end of this fight with the pandemic. Presenting our first group who will be singing This Little Light of Mine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let
This is, I think, the cutest thing that we have seen in our academy, isn't it? I mean, how cute is this? Oh God, they were adorable. I really wish that I could come and just give them a hug. And you saw that girl with the pink headphones and the ribbons on top. Oh my God, they were just too good. Too sweet. This is very, very sweet. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our three heroes from our academy. One is Albin, one is Deepak, and one is Jose. Wherever you all are sitting in your houses, please give them a loud round of applause. These are the people who create the music for us, mix the music, record them, and do 100, million things audio-wise for the academy. So these three people are just too good. Thank you, Albin, Deepak, and Jose. Yeah, go ahead.
And with these cute kids, you need to know their names. They are Zoya from London, Ishan from America, Mihika from America, Advika and Aradhya from India. So if all of you are live and you have any cute question for Shankarji, this is your chance to ask.
At this age, they are doing international collaborations, you see.
You can see it. And the rhythm is all in place.
That little one is over there. See, I can see her in one of the windows over there. The one with the pink headphones, I can see her there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Any questions?
Namaste.
Namaste. You are too cute, baby. You are too cute. Adorable. That's okay. Don't force her to do anything. It's okay. She's done her bit already. Bye, darling. Bye. See you. Yeah, let's move ahead. Yeah, great.
Karthik.
Wow, that was the cutest performance and it brought a smile to everyone's face. Thank you so much, kids. The Inspire India Project Centers for Music is an initiative of the Shankar Mahadevan Academy Trust. The objective is to make music a household conversation, an outcome of a conversation between Shankarji and Sridharji to extend the same quality curriculum and programs to everyone has fructified into the Inspire India project. We are thankful to our principal sponsors for the project, Tata Trusts and Tata Capital.
And the song that you're going to listen to is a popular composition of Shankar Jaikishan with lyrics by Shailendra and sung originally by Lata Mangeshkar. Philosophical and meaningful, it's a beautiful song that blends both simplicity and profundity. I'm sure you'll know the song when the prelude music starts. Sing along. All our performers are from India.
अजीब दास्तां ये कहाँ शुरू कहाँ खत्म ये मंजिलें कौन सी न वो समझ सके न हम अजीब दास्तां ये कहाँ शुरू कहाँ खत्म ये मंजिलें कौन सी वो समझ सके ना हम ये रोशनी के साथ क्यों धुआं उठा चिराग से ये रोशनी के साथ क्यों धुआं उठा चिराग से ये ख्वाब देखती हूँ मैं कि जग पड़ी हूँ ख्वाब से अजीब दास्तान कहाँ शुरू कहाँ खत्म ये मंजिलें कौन सी न वो समझ सके न हम। तुम्हें कि तुम किसी के नूर हो गए मुबारक तुम्हें कि तुम किसी के नूर हो गए किसी के इतने पास हो कि सबसे दूर हो गए दफा दफा गए सदा दफा दफा गए सरे गरे गरे सनी धनी धा दफा दफा गए सपा।
Inspire India project. What a project this has been, and what an idea. And, how much can we thank the entire team of Inspire India for, those lakhs of people who are viewing us from all over the world. We'd like to talk about the Inspire India. It's a project where, we are teaching music to children, possibly even families from not necessarily very forward economic backgrounds. And the idea was, why shouldn't good music education reach to people who cannot afford that? So I'll give you a small example. We have a small area in Mumbai called Dharavi. In Dharavi alone, do you know how many students are there from the Shankar Mahadevan Academy? From families who are economically not that forward, who possibly cannot afford so many luxuries of life, but the passion, the love, the joy that they get is just unbelievable. From Dharavi alone, we have 1,000 students. From Dharavi alone, 1,000 students. So that is how Inspire India and has reached out. I thank each and every one from Inspire India for making this happen, and proud to have Inspire India as one of the Shankar Mahadevan Academy projects. So thank you very much.
So are we, because you need to know who are these people who perform Shankarji. We will call out their names. Misha, Vishaka, Sureka, Pramila, Kalpana, Bharti, Sneha, Sprati, Amar, Shravani, Prachi, Gautam, and Seema. They were all the performers of this song, which was such a timely reminder of what we are going through exactly. All that can happen around the world is happening, but all we can say is send a little prayer of hope, and then remember, stay safe, stay blessed.
In fact, to add on to what Shankar ji said, बहुत सारे ऐसी महिलाएं जो हमारे साथ जुड़ी हैं इसमें, उनमें से कई महिलाएं प्रिजनर्स के साथ काम कर चुकी हैं या काम कर रही हैं, और एक एक घंटे का ब्रेक लेके इस बीच में इसके दौरान वो संगीत सीख रहे हैं शंकर महादेवन एकेडमी से. सो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सभी लोगों को जिन्होंने इतनी मेहनत की और इतने कम टाइम होते हुए भी अपने पैशन को फॉलो किया. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. इस समय पर हम प्रमिला जी से पूछना चाहेंगे कि उनका ये जो सफर रहा है अभी तक शंकर महादेवन एकेडमी के साथ, वो कैसा रहा, और स्पेशली संगम के लिए जब आपने प्रिपरेशन किया तब आपका वो सफर भी कैसा रहा.
वीडियो नहीं चालू है. हेलो
जी.
सर, शंकर महादेवन सर जी को मेरा नमस्ते. और सभी ने बहुत सारी मेहनत की है. मुझे लग नहीं रहा था कि हम लोग इस तरीके से दिखेंगे और परफॉर्म कर पाएंगे. एक तो लग रहा था कि कभी हमारे क्लासेस चालू होते हैं, लेकिन जब पता चला कि संगम से हमारा एक प्रोग्राम होने वाला है जिसमें हम लोग एक साथ गाएंगे। तो एक तो गाना तो था, लेकिन किस तरीके से कोऑर्डिनेट करते हैं, किस तरीके से रिकॉर्डिंग करते हैं, और किस तरीके से सबको एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे लाया जाता है, ये भी हमने इसमें से सीखा। अगर मैं देखती हूँ कि जब हम लोग सोशल फील्ड में काम करते हैं, क्योंकि हम लोग प्रिजनर्स के साथ काम करते हैं, प्रोस्टिट्यूशन ग्रुप के साथ काम करते हैं, तो ऐसी महिलाओं की जो मनस्थिति होती है, उनको किस तरीके से ये संगीत द्वारा बाहर निकाला जा सकता है, या इनको भी किस तरीके से वो संगीत के द्वारा उनका भी मनोरंजन हो सकता है, वो एक शंकर महादेवन एकेडमी के साथ जुड़ने के बाद हमें अनुभव आया है। और हम खुद तो सब सोशल वर्कर एंजॉय कर रहे हैं, और साथ में हम उनको भी इसमें इंक्लूड कर रहे हैं। और वो भी मैं चाहती हूँ कि आगे अगर शंकर महादेवन एकेडमी इस तरीके से प्रोग्राम्स जो है वो हमारे ये महिलाओं के लिए भी प्रिजन में या अलग अलग जो महिलाओं की संस्थाएं हैं वहां पर अगर करते हैं, तो शायद उसमें से भी बहुत सारे लोग रहेंगे, वो म्यूजिक का आनंद ले सकेंगे और वो सीख पाएंगे। तो सो दिस इज रिक्वेस्ट फ्रॉम मी, और बहुत अच्छा लगा देखे।
प्रमिला जी, मैं शंकर महादेवन बोल रहा हूँ। आप मैं चाहूंगा कि मैं आपको देख सकूं। आपका वीडियो शायद चालू नहीं है, लेकिन मैं यही कहूंगा कि ये आपका जो ये कमेंट था, ये आपका जो स्पीच था, ये सुन के हम लोगों को शंकर महादेवन एकेडमी में इतनी खुशी हो रही है कि हम लोग मतलब शब्दों में बयान नहीं कर सकते हैं। क्योंकि मैं हमेशा मानता हूं कि संगीत का जो पर्पस है, संगीत का जो रीजन टू एग्जिस्ट है, वो केवल मनोरंजन के लिए नहीं है। वो लोगों को देयर इज अ बिगर पर्पस, उसका एक बहुत बड़ा कारण है। और आप देखिए उस बड़े कारण में एक बहुत मूल्य व्यक्ति हो। आप जिस तरह से आप प्रिजनर्स को, आप महिलाओं को जो नीडी हैं, जिनका मनस्थिति इतना अच्छा नहीं, उसको सिखा रहे हो। आप समझते नहीं हो कि ये कितना बड़ा काम है ये संगीत का। दिस इज बिगर देन व्हाट यू कैन इमेजिन। तो जब हमने ये एकेडमी शुरू किया था, हमारे दिमाग में भी नहीं था कि ये इतना फैलेगा और इतने रीजंस मिलेंगे हम लोगों को संगीत सिखाने का। और थैंक यू वेरी मच प्रमिला जी, आपने ये इसमें जुड़ के इसका काम, ये नाम और भी बड़ा कर दिया है हमारे लिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद प्रमिला जी। हमारे साथ गौतम भी जुड़े हैं यहाँ पर। तो गौतम जी, मैं आपसे भी पूछना चाहूंगा कि आपने जब ये इस बार संगम के लिए अपना रिकॉर्डिंग, अपना वीडियो या इन जनरल प्रिपरेशन किया, तो सबसे फेवरेट पोर्शन आपका क्या था? इस पूरे प्रिपरेशन के दौरान सबसे फेवरेट चीज आपको क्या लगी?
हेलो, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल। फॉर शंकर महादेवन सर को सबसे पहले मैं नमस्ते करना चाहता हूँ कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू जॉइन दिस फैमिली। इट्स वेरी बिग फैमिली एंड I didn't think that I will join with this family. I'm very happy. You have given me a good chance for this family. And I'm not a singer, but just I like to sing with my students. I'm a teacher by my profession. And now I don't believe that I can see to Shankar sir in front of me. And I am talking with him. I'm very happy. I'm very glad to say that you did very good job for us, and that this academy having very talented teachers. They are doing very good job. They are teaching with they are inspiring us very nicely, interestingly. They give us very good knowledge. But I'm little bit upset with this disease that we can't attend the classes just now. But after this disease now, we can join this class once again. I would like to join again in this class, and very thank you very much. I would like to say again and again thank you for Shankar Mahadevan sir. And one thing I want to say, sir, I listen to Shankar Mahadevan sir now by YouTube. That song Vakratundaya Ekadantaya Vakratundaya. Again and again I am listening this song, and I am trying for this, but I can't actually. I will not say I can't, but I will try for this. That sir has sung this song very nicely, very nicely. I would like to listen that song again and again, or again and over again.
अभी सुनिए सर।
Yes sir, thank you.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणवन्दिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणाधीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Wow, sir. Very nice, sir. Thank you very much.
This
Sir.
is
Thank
for
you very much.
all my Inspire India students.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Gautam ji, and thank you so much, Shankar ji. As always, you are always very very quick, and जैसे ही उन्होंने बोला आपने तुरंत without wasting a second आपने गणनायक सुनाया. Thank you so much for that. Now there's a very interesting question from our Facebook and YouTube platforms by Neha Joyesh, and she asks how to control nasal sound.
Yeah, that is a very important thing, Karthik, which, हम लोग हमेशा nasal sound को सुर में गाने के लिए एक सपोर्ट लेते हैं. अगर एक दिन पर्टिकुलर सुर नहीं लगता है तो हम लोग हमेशा नेजल साउंड को बहुत यूज करते हैं एज अ सपोर्ट टू, बिकॉज जब आप नेजल गाओगे तो वेरी इजीली आप सुर में आ जाओगे. बट दैट्स नॉट अ वेरी गुड थिंग. लाइक आई एम यूजिंग माय नोज. Are you seeing the difference? So be conscious about it. जब आप देख रहे हो कि आपका सुर नहीं लग रहा है और आप नेजल सपोर्ट ले रहे हो वो सुर एग्जैक्टली सुर लगाने के लिए, सो वो एक्सरसाइज को थोड़ा कम कीजिए एंड ट्राई टू सिंग इन सुर विथ योर ओरिजिनल वॉइस विदाउट टेकिंग द सपोर्ट ऑफ योर नेजल साउंड. ये बहुत खो जाए ऐसा हो जाएगा. खो जाए ये शायद ये लगेगा नहीं सुर, तो करेंगे तो लग जाता है कभी कभी सुर. सो यू शुड बी वेरी कॉन्शियस, बहुत केयरफुली सी टू इट दैट आप नेजल सपोर्ट मत लो जहां नहीं चाहिए. अगर चाहिए तो नेजल गाना है तो फिर आप करो. मोरे सैया को बोल ऐसा कुछ गाना है तो आप करो, तो उसके लिए ये नहीं. बट डोंट टेक नेजल सपोर्ट वेरी रेगुलरली.
थैंक यू सो मच शंकर जी. एवरीथिंग यू से मतलब हर स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, हम सभी के लिए इट्स लाइक एन encyclopedia. We have to literally listen, save everything, whatever you say in our minds and hearts. Thank you so much once again. At this point, I would also like to ask Purbian ji about his feeling about this entire Inspire India project and all the women joining us from such diverse backgrounds. Purbian ji?
Very honestly, it is very heartwarming, and sometimes I really feel that as a nation and as a people, and not only as a nation but even globally, we need to empathize. I think one of the purposes of living, one of the purposes of evolution is compassion. The only way that we can evolve as human beings, or the only way that, because what is the purpose of this life? If you really want to achieve some kind of joy and peace in your life, you can only do that through compassion. So it is really heartwarming to see that Shankar Mahadevan Academy is working with different sections of the society and encouraging. We are not looking at this only as, at least from my personal perspective, as social welfare. This is much bigger than that. This is empathy, and music is the best way of binding the entire world together, through our emotions, through giving an emotional cushion, as it were, for people to express themselves, because it is very important that people find some comfort in being able to express themselves, and music is the best medium for this.
Wow, so aptly put.
क्या बात है Purbayan, superbly said.
Thank you so much, Purbayan ji.
Thank you.
Now we move ahead to the Carnatic vocal students. They are ready to perform next. Our CV students will be accompanied by Brinda Radhakrishnan on violin, Vidushi J. Yogavandana on Veena, and Nikshit Puttur on the Mridangam.
Namaste. Today, the students of Carnatic Vocal will be presenting a short medley of two Nottu Swarams. Influenced to a great extent by Western music, Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar is known to have composed almost 32 Nottu Swarams, and they are all in the Ragam Shankarabharanam. Today, the two Nottu Swarams are in praise of the goddess Meenakshi. Vande Meenakshi and Shyamale Meenakshi will be presented by the students in the Ragam Shankarabharanam set to Adi Talam.
So beautiful. These Notuswarams are and so beautifully composed and so beautifully executed by our students. I mean, so happy and such a strong Western influence. This the whole form has got. बहुत मजा आया. Thank you so much, guys. Amazing, amazing. कितना amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shankarji. We had Amit, Akhil, Divija, Ananya, Abhinav, Mahanya, Divya, and Harini joining from the United States. We had Shloka, Loka Pavani, Shikha, Lakshmi, Shrestha, Kirtana, and Karthik N joining from India.
Abhinav, can you unmute and ask your question, Abhinav?
Hello, sir. How did you learn how to hold your breath in breathless?
Sorry, come again?
How did you learn how to hold your breath in breathless?
Abhinav, beta, I don't avoid my breath. If I avoid my breath, you know what will happen? I'll die. I just take smaller breaths. That's all. Okay. And it's a matter of trying to sing, and realizing where to take that small breath. So even if you practice properly and practice well, you will definitely know how to breathe and where to breathe. But don't try not to breathe, okay? Because if you do not breathe, then gone. Okay? Thank you. Lovely meeting you. And you sang really well.
Shankarji, Karthik is a special needs child who's been part of our CV group, and he has a question for you.
Wow. Okay.
Karthik?
Good evening.
Thank
you very much. So thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity.
Yes, how are you, Karthik? So nice to see you.
I'm fine. So thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity given to Karthik. His entire musical journey with SMA has been very enriching and meaningful. So thank you to all of you for this wonderful opportunity. And special thanks to his teacher, Aishwarya ma'am. She's been very patient in and being able to establish the connectivity with Karthik is beyond words. So our heartfelt gratitude and thank you to the entire team for making it very meaningful and enriching.
Ma'am, this feedback that you're giving, I just can't even express what it means to us. It's beyond anything. It means a lot to us, and it's bigger than any positive feedback anybody can give. If we are making a difference to Karthik's life, I think we have made a very, very, very big advancement in the academy. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And so considering Karthik's needs, he's a 9-year-old child, but very fond of music. So how many hours of music practice would you be suggesting? Because he is ready round the clock. So he goes on. But would it be too much of...
That is why Karthik is really special, because we are never ready round the clock, He is ready because he is focused in his world. He has got his own world. It's a special world. It's a much more beautiful world, without corruption, without any kind of hate, without any kind of negativity. It's only positivity and love. And what can I say? It's just beauty around all. So you just leave him to practice as much as he wants. He can think. He can just listen to good music. Let him just play. Yes, Karthik, you were saying something?
He's very fond of you. In fact, he has his whole list of songs starting from Annayin Karuvil Kalayamal Pirandaye to he's got a complete list of your songs which he keeps playing in YouTube day in and day out. So,
ma'am, please give Karthik lots of love on my behalf. Give him a big hug and tell him that I love you, Karthik. Too sweet. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You've made our day.
God bless
Thank you.
God bless
so
you.
much,
God
ma'am.
bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Amit Jayatirtha, are you there? You're the random selection on how your journey has been with SMA. Amit, can you share with us how your journey with SMA has been so far?
It looks like some video problem. Maybe we connect with Amit a little later. You can go ahead. Yeah. Your voice is muted. Rashmi, your voice is muted.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Continuing now, the Hindustani vocal students are now ready to perform a Tarana and are accompanied by Kartik Bhatt on the tabla. And children somehow are at their best when music comes from them. They seem to be so close to the energy that nature provides and that is present in nature.
Hamsadhwani is an attractive pentatonic raga that expresses childlike enthusiasm and also teaches us there is no limit to one's own potential. Our little ones demonstrate this through Hamsadhwani Tarana. This composition traverses all 3 saptaks and these children hop through these with ease. Enjoy.
Oh my God, that was just amazing. Who was the teacher who put this together? I fail to understand how does the teacher coordinate with one set of students, give the song to them, teach the song, then get all of them together, make them sing together in unison so that they are in perfect harmony. What a job and how amazingly executed. Thank you so much. Each and every one of you sang so beautifully. And what a beautiful Tarana it was.
Okay, so now to introduce you to our participants, our performers there. Adrita from Qatar, Anvesha, Kaushalya, Plaksha, Janvi, and Amir from America, Soham from Australia, Ananya, Supriya, Shreyas, Diya, Anubhav, Aditi, and Ritvik from India. So we request Purvayanji to just step in to give us feedback for the kids.
That was the cutest thing I've seen in a long time. It really warmed my heart and brought a smile to my face. Amazing. What a beautiful Hamsadhwani, and they were keeping talam and everything. I was trying to keep talam with them and keep up with their complicated rhythmic structures. And as Shankarji said, hats off to the teacher who put this together.
And how perfectly executed, na, Purbayan? So beautiful. These tiny tots singing Hamsadhwani, it feels so good. It really touches your heart.
Perfect pitching, perfect rhythm, beautiful.
Thank you so much, Purbayanji. We have one of the tiny tots, the cute Dia Iyer, who has a question for you.
Shankarji, Karthik.
Yes.
I would like to say something that this was put together by different teachers of our academy. So all of us put it together.
So all of you can take a bow.
Really. Amazing, amazing.
Dia, you can go ahead and ask your question. Dia, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
This question is to Shankar ji. Will learning Carnatic, Hindustani or Western, all three music forms from an early age confuse the learner?
It can and it can't also, beta. So I think first what you do is, what is your mahal in your house? What is your ambience in your house? What is it that your parents or your relatives or your basic ambience in your house is what? Is it a Carnatic ambience? Is it a Hindustani ambience? You start with that, and then you can diversify into other forms of music, because if you learn all three at the same time, possibly you can get confused, and it's a very, very interesting and important question. What do you think, Purbayan? What do you got to say about this?
Yes, sir, you put it into the best words possible. You have to see the mahol, as it is called, in your home. It's a little bit like a child who grows up listening to different languages. Like I've seen a lot of children who grow up, with two parents who speak different languages. They speak a mishmash of both languages, which is not a bad thing necessarily. But I think you need to get your command over one language first, and then it becomes easier to learn other languages. So if your predominant setup at home is a Carnatic setup, I think Carnatic is a fantastic thing to learn because of the Shastra of it all. Hindustani is very deep, philosophical, but Carnatic has a great Shastra, especially the Tal Shastra. So if you learn the rhythmic, how to keep talam and sing, and also even the male kartas, the different sangatis, it's beautiful if you can do that. I am trying to learn some Carnatic now, but Hindustani has its depth and has its very ornamental kind of approach. So you should first master one and then try to move on to the next. I think that's a sensible thing.
Very simple, beta. If you are a South Indian Iyer, Iyengar, or from Karnataka, you eat rasam rice. But if you are from Punjab, you eat rajma chawal. That's the first thing that comes. And then later you venture into other cuisines. So simple. So start with something that you are comfortable in your mahal and then go ahead. Okay, beta?
Yes. Thank you,
Lovely
sir.
question, I must say.
Thank you, sir.
beautifully put by Shankar ji. Rasam sadam ya fir rajma chawal. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask Soham, who is here with us. Soham, how was it recording a Hindustani classical rag for a digital platform for this Sangam? Was it a different experience for you? Can you tell how did it feel, and what was the journey, and what all did you do while you record at your home for this Sangam?
It was I was quite comfortable, and it felt really good to
Was it easy? Was it easy?
Yes, yes and no. So it was easy, but at the start I was a little nervous. But I got used to it when I started singing.
Fantastic, beautifully executed.
And I would also like to thank my teacher a lot for teaching me this beautiful Tarana.
What's your name?
Soham.
Teacher.
No, your teacher's name.
Endrila.
Endrila. Okay, great. Wonderful. Thank you.
Soham, if you were here, I would have definitely pulled your cheeks. You're so cute.
One second, can I please ask a question?
Yes, please go ahead.
So, if I learn Western music, will that affect my Indian music?
You want to answer that, Purbayan?
Sure, sir. I don't think learning anything affects any other learning. It's first of all, Soham, I think you're Bengali, huh? I can hear your mom prompting you in Bengali. Bangla bolche ki bolbe, right?
Yes.
Kichu hobe na, sob shekho eksange, no problem. I think it's all good. You learn what you want to learn, what your heart wants to learn. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
Urbanji, there's one more question for you, which is how important is it for an instrumentalist to learn vocal music as well?
Very important. I think vocal music is at the heart of our music. Any Indian classical music is ultimately, we try to emulate vocal music. It's a very interesting, if I may talk about it for a few seconds. See, in Drupad, for instance, all the vocalists imitate veena players. Much like in Western music, or particularly in jazz music, all the guitar players imitate saxophone players. It's a very interesting dynamic. So in Drupad, the vocalist imitates the veena player, but we all imitate vocalists. So we all try to phrase like vocalists, try to have ornamentation like vocalists. So it's not only important, it's absolutely essential to learn singing. If you cannot sing, sometimes when my student sits and, sir, I'm shy to sing, I don't have a singing voice. So if you don't have it's not about, you need not have a singing voice, but singing is just emoting from the heart. You need to be able to do it to play the sitar or any other instrument. Even to play the tabla, you need to be able to do it.
Thank you.
Wow, that was really an interesting question and a very insightful answer, Purbayanji. Yes, Ritvik, I was coming to you. Please go ahead with your question. Yes, please.
So, actually, I want to become like Shankar Mahadevan sir. So, how many hours should I practice?
You should become better than me, Ritvik. You need not become like me. You should become much, much better than me, much more, in control of your voice. You should be able to perform every day, and may God give you maximum success, Ritvik. That's what I'll pray for you. And it's not about how many hours you practice, Ritvik. It all depends on what you practice. Okay? So, even if you practice 10 hours of the wrong thing, it doesn't make sense, no? If you practice 1 hour of the correct thing, and more than equally as important as practice, Ritvik beta, you should also listen to good music. Just get used to listening to good music. Make that a habit. Listen to some great masters, listen to some great musicians from India. And if somebody tells you you have to listen to only classical music, say that's wrong. In our academy, we don't follow that. You listen to every form of music, because you will learn, even if it's a film song, even if it's jazz, if it's rock, pop, anything. Just listen to all kinds of music and you will definitely enrich yourself as a musician. Okay?
Yes, sir.
But you should become better than me. Don't become like me. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for such wonderful question, kids.
So
Thanks
cute.
a lot.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now we move on to the Hindustani vocal group performance.
Jaya Devi, a melodious prayer to Ma Saraswati that is sung with sweetness, innocence, and sincerity. We are proud to present our children who have learned and practiced this composition to perfect the intricate detailing of the melody and sargam patterns.
Jaya Devi, Jaya Sharma.
My God, what a beautiful rendition. This is not easy to sing all these sargams, huh? And it's quite, the tempo was pretty fast. Fantastic job, children. Amazingly sung.
We had Shaivi from Malaysia, Prisha, Aditya, Vihan, Arha, Twisha, Meera, Mihika, and Myra from the United States. We had Avanish, Hetansh, Krisha, Uday, Anika, and Shridha from India. We had Shrinika from Riyadh. We had Sanvi, Mehrotra, Shivi, and Arnav from Europe.
Okay, Prisha Bora, time for your question. You can unmute and ask your question. Prisha?
Krisha's mic is off.
Hi. Hi. How did you practice when you were a kid like me?
Yeah, I used to try to run away and not practice. I was a very naughty child. But thanks to my parents, they made me understand the importance of practice. And, I used to listen to good music. I used to practice whatever my teacher told me. And, whenever I used to not practice, my mother used to tell me the importance of practicing. And then when I started getting appreciation, when I started getting, the rewards of practicing much later in my life, that's when I understood what is the importance of practice. So there was not any fixed pattern in which I used to practice, but there was a lot of thinking that I used to do. And quality practice than quantity practice is much more important.
Okay, Aditya Thakur, you can unmute and ask your question. Aditya?
Namaste, Shankar sir, and Namaste Purbayan sir. I have a thank you for this wonderful opportunity, and I have a question for Shankar sir. How long do you practice your riyas every day, and what motivates you to practice? And can you please give us a tip how to be better singers?
I think I'll answer your last question first.
Okay.
See, I think being a better singer is a very individual thing. How better can you be? There's no limit to being better. Sky's the limit. So you can go on becoming better singers. I still feel, that I have not even scratched the surface. I have not even begun. I feel like a beginner always, even today. When I listen to some great singers, I feel, oh God, why can't I sing like them? So that feeling should always be there with you. You know that you're always a student forever. So keep bettering yourself. So there's no limit to becoming better. And again, as I said earlier, that it's not about how long. And after a certain point, Aditya, your practice is continuously happening in your mind. You're all the time thinking about music, you're all the time innovating, you're all the time creating, you're all the time you know uh, trying to create something new and see what space you can find yourself in the world of music. So all the time it's happening. So if you ask me, practice is 24/7.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We also have Meera Dandej who wants to
Okay,
ask a
Karthik,
question.
can I ask Purbayanji this question, please?
Absolutely, yes, please go ahead.
Okay. This is coming from Smita. An interesting question. It says, are you influenced by non-music artists in your work, such as writers, painters, and these kind of artists, Purbayanji?
I think art is always inspired by everything that you see and experience around you. So to be inspired by other artists is to say the least. That is always happening. You may read a book or you may look at a painting and try to you don't try to actually, you don't try to do anything. You just automatically, it stays in your subconscious mind, the impression that it creates often leads to you expressing or interpreting your art a certain way. It's not a conscious process, it's a subconscious process.
Okay, but anything that you can recall where any piece of art, as in not only a painting, but a book or a poem or anything that you read influenced you to create something?
Well, I'll give you a very empirical example. A lot of us have seen the movie Amadeus, the movie about the great composer Mozart. And I watched that movie as a child, of course, several times, but recently, I think a couple of years ago, I revisited. I've seen that movie about 40 times. But I think when you get to a certain point in your life, till then music was either happy or sad, or the emotions were very much in black and white. I saw that movie and somehow I realized the importance of a dark space in the music. It's a very interesting kind of mystical, mysterious space in your music, and I think that unconsciously, and in fact I was doing some work with Shankarji, and he asked me to listen to the raga Shanmukhapriya, and somehow that raga is a very spiritual raga, but it had a profound impact on me. And compositionally and harmonically, I thought it's got the possibility of going into a very dark, mysterious kind of space. So sometimes different things have different impact on you, unconsciously, that too.
Thank you so much. Karthik, you can continue.
So we have Meera with a question. Meera, can you unmute yourself? And I will come to you, Krisha, after this. Meera, you there?
What kind of Western music do you like the most?
Meera, beta, I just like only one type of music. Only one type of music, and that's good music. Whatever is good, I like to listen to it. Whatever that affects me, that makes me happy, that makes me smile, that gives me peace of mind, that gives me a feeling of love, that gives me a feeling that it's so beautiful. When I get that feeling, whatever kind of music, Western music, Arabic music, African, I don't care. I listen to every form of music as long as it gives me joy and peace. Okay?
Thank you.
So sweet. We have Krisha with us, who is our very own Archana's niece. Hi, Krisha.
Hi.
So, Krisha, when you were preparing for Sangam, what was your most favorite part? What did you like the most?
Singing on the stage.
Oh, singing on the stage. Wow. Yeah, we all love singing on the stage. Wow, that's so sweet.
And that's the cutest smile I've seen.
Thank you, Shankar sir and Apurva teacher.
So sweet.
Wow, so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, bye.
So we continue with our program. Here comes the next group of Hindustani vocal singers, and they are the teen group. So can we have them next?
Parabrahman is the state of complete knowledge of self or complete spiritual enlightenment. It is devoid of any physical state or form, just like the various avatars of Vishnu that took form to benefit the world. Such a supreme soul may take form to benefit all those who want to follow the path of spirituality. Worship of God in the form of an idol, singing praises of God, or any path where one focuses completely on devotion can bring out the characteristics of God in the devotee. Nirgun Niraakar is a bandish written and composed by Pandit Ratanjankar. It is set to slow jhaptal. We start with Punjabi Shabad Jina Nar Naam Tiharo in the soulful voice of Sukhdeep Kaur, followed by Chhota Khyal Nirgun, Niraakar by our beautiful young singers. Singing is not just a hobby for them, they are devoted to the art.
जिन नर नाम तिहारो कहा जिन नर नाम तिहारो कहा नारद दुष्ट दोखते रहा नारद दुष्ट दोखते रहा जिन नर नाम तिहारो कहा जिन नर नाम तिहारो कहा जिन नर नाम तिहारो कहा जिन नर नाम तिहारो निरागुण निराकार 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 होत साकार पर ब्रह्म परमात्मा भक्त जनहित करण निरगुण निराकार निरागुण निराकार निरागुण निराकार निरागुण निराकार गपनी निसादनी दप धग मगरे गप मगरे सा निरागुण सानी धनी सानी धनी धप गप गप धग मगरे गप मगरे सा निरागुण सानी धनी सारी गरी सानी नी सा धनी सानी धनी सा निरागुण निराकार निरागुण आ
baat hai. Purbayan, what are you going to say?
Unbelievable. क्या तान और तिहाई क्या मतलब तैयारी amazing and I am truly inspired now.
And can you imagine like how these children, they are like sponges here. They just absorb whatever you teach them, and they don't even realize how difficult it is to sing in Japtal. It is it's the most difficult tal to sing in, and how they just absorbed all these. Hats off to all the teachers, really.
I still remember when I was a kid, when my dad tried to teach me from after Teen Tal, like 3-4 years of Teen Tal, he tried to teach me a different Tal. I cried for 2 days. I said, no, I don't want to learn any other Tal.
And look at them, they are easily singing in
Breezing
Japtal and
through.
all. Amazing. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. And the performers were Saisha, Sanika, Asmita, Savni and Tanisha from the US, Bhuvi, Sukhdeep, Tanirika and Aratrika from India. So we continue with our Hindustani vocalists who are ready next, and they'll be presenting in Rag Bihag.
The life of Lord Krishna in Vrindavan has inspired poetry and music. In Kanha Jare, the gopis request Krishna not to stop them from going home. The beautiful nuances of Rag Bihag are brought out by the most melodious young musicians.
Jare, 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 savariya. ma pa ga ma ga ga ni ni ga ni sa ni ga pa ma pa ga ma pa ni sa ni ga pa ma ga re ga ta na ja re ja ja re ga na ja re ja ja re ga na ja re ja ja re Savariya.
Brilliant, 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 brilliantly sung, brilliantly executed, and brilliantly set also. By which teacher? Is it a set of teachers, bunch of teachers, or is it Chaitra, or what is the?
Shankar ji, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I did the basic recording.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Fantastically done, Chaitra. Hats off, and I don't know how.
And all
you
the
have not-
teachers, the teachers for this particularly are Arundhati, Ajeeb, Praveen.
Of course, our dear, dear, dear teachers. So, congratulations to all of you all. The way you all have made the children execute this so to perfection. It's amazing. Hats off to you all. And kids, you all have done an amazing job.
We had Dianath and Shashi from the United States, and we have Ritayan and Sneha from India for this performance. Now we move on to our Hindustani vocal students. Ladies are now ready to perform.
Wow.
Barsan Laagi is a kajri sung in the Banaras region of Uttar Pradesh. This is inspired by folk music. This composition, set to the lively rhythm of Dadra, has melodious movements and the delicate nuances of the Thumri style. The composition is handled with a lot of love and energy by our wonderful and dedicated students.
Laagi re badariya barsan laagi re badariya barsan laagi re barsan laagi badariya room jhoom ke barsan laagi badariya room jhoom ke barsan laagi
as the composition progressed and as the ladies were getting warming up to the occasion, they got better and better and better, and towards the end, they really rocked it. Thank you very much. And it's such a beautiful composition this is. It just transports you to Banaras. It's amazing.
And our performers were Vidya from Qatar, Meenakshi Swarnim Nazia from the United States, Sangeeta, Dr. Smita, Neelam, Sanya, Mugdha, Meera, Anchal from India, and Misha from Muscat. So we now, from the ladies, move to the musical men who are coming together to give us a performance.
Sannyas is the ashram of renunciation, where one detaches oneself from material life. A sannyasi renounces all desires, prejudices, violence, and ego. In doing so, one realizes that no one or nothing in this world truly belongs to someone. This bandish, Are Man Samaj Samaj Pag Dhariye, in Raga Asavari, describes how one must think through one's every action carefully and avoid getting attached to wealth, family, material goods, or hedonistic pleasures. Submitting oneself completely to the Supreme Creator, one can cross this sea of material desires or bhavasagar to a liberated, content, free, and blissful existence.
re sa sa pa sa ni da pa pa sa ma ga re sa sa ma ga re sa pa sa ni da pa sa ma ga re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sa Samaj pag dhari Samaj pag dhari Samaj pag dhari
वाह 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 क्या बात है बहुत मजा आ गया तो it's so fascinating to see all these people from different walks of life coming in together and just the sheer enjoyment that they're having, the involvement that is seen in their faces. It is so gratifying. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for putting up such an amazing performance. And of course, thank you, teacher, for making them do such an amazing performance.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We had Karthik from the US, Vivek from Europe, Priyajit from Singapore, Amit,
wow.
Anurag, Sanjeev, Shivi, Balachandra Kumaraswamy, Niranjan, and Shirish from India. Now we have Sunidhi Srinivas from the US up next with a solo Carnatic performance. She'll be presenting a Kriti Gajavadana Karuna in Ragam Sri Ranjani set to Adi Talam. This is a composition of Sri Papanashan Shivam.
Hi everyone, my name is Sunidhi Srinivas. I will be singing the Kriti Gajavadana in the Raga Sri Ranjani set to Adi Talam and composed by Papanasam Shivam. Sari ga ma da ni sa sa ni da ma ga ri sa ta na na Gajavadana Karuna Sadana Gajavadana Karuna Sadana Gajavadana Karuna Sadana Shri Gajavadana Karuna Sadana Shri Gajavadana Karuna Sadana Shankar Bala Lambodara Sundara Gajavadana Karuna Sadana Shankar Bala Lambodara Sundara Gajavadana Karuna सदना शङ्कर बाल लम्बोदर सुन्दर गजवदन करुणा सदना शङ्कर बाल लम्बोदर सुन्दर गजवदन करुणा सदना अजनमरेन्द्रनुं अजनमरेन्द्रनुं मुनिवरुं पणियुं 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 पङ्कजचरण चरणं चरणं पङ्कजचरण चरणं चरणं पङ्कजचरण चरणं चरणं श्रीगजवदन करुणा सदना शङ्कर बाल लम्बोदर सुन्दर गजवदन करुणा सदना నీయే మూవుల గీర్కాధారం నీయే శివాగమ మంత్రసారం నీయే మూవుల గీర్కాధారం నీయే శివాగమ మంత్రసారం நீயே வாழ்வில் என் ஜீவாதாரம் நீ அருள்வாய் சுமுக நீயே வாழ்வில் என் ஜீவாதாரம் நீ அருள்வாய் சுமுக ஓம்கார गजवदन करुणा सदना शङ्कर बाल लम्बोदर सुन्दर गजवदन करुणा सदना निगमदनि गजवदन दनिसा मदनिसा निगमदनि गजवदन దని గరి సదని రి సాని దని సని దని గజవదన మగరి సరి గమ దమ గరి గమ ద సరి గమ దని గజవదన దని ద దని సని దమ దని సని సా రి గరి గరి సరి సరి సాని సని సని దమ దని రి సని సరి గరి సరి సని సని ద గరి సని ద రి సాని దమ సాని దమ గరి గమ గమ దమ దని రి గమ దమ గమ దని ద మ దని సరి గరి సరి సని సని ద గరి సని ద రి సాని దమ సాని మదని గజవదన करुणा सदना शङ्कर बाल लम्बोदर सुन्दर गजवदन करुणा सदना
Excellent, excellent, Sunidhi. Excellent voice. Your projection of voice is really, really good, and I'm sure that
Thank you so
as
much,
you
Shankar sir.
as you deep dive into this amazing world of Carnatic music, you're going to get better and better and better. Beautiful rendition and beautiful improvisation, and all the very best for your future. And I want to hear you improving every year as we proceed ahead. Okay, so keep it up,
Yeah.
keep it going.
Thank you
Wonderful,
so much, Shankar sir.
wonderful.
Okay, so with those encouraging words, we go to the final performance, Srushti Gubbi from the US. And this time, it's the solo Hindustani performance that she's bringing to us.
The composition Eri Pierva evokes a feeling of longing to meet one's beloved. This is in Rag Bageshri, bringing forth a beautiful blend of devotion and longing. This feeling is expressed by a little star, Srushti, who has won hearts by her singing.
एरी पियर वाघर
Purbayan, what do you got to say?
Absolutely beautiful. No words actually. So finished. Everything is like so perfect, and pitching, everything is beautiful.
Yeah, and keep it up. And you know, it's so nice to see youngsters like this having so much depth and so much dedication. Really, such a gratifying experience. Again, I'll keep saying that you have sung beautifully, and बहुत अच्छा माहौल बना दिया है. God bless you, beta.
Thank you, Shankar ji.
Thank you. Thank you. And ladies, everyone who's tuned in, whenever you meet Purbayanji and he says, "You are a sitar to me," please understand that's a big compliment he's giving you, because according to him, the sitar is like a confident, successful woman who can express herself just the way she wants, softly, as confidently, or as authoritatively. One of the nicest definitions of the sitar. And what he's going to show us today, the duo, which he has designed, the doppelganger of the sitar, having the neck of the sitar, the body of the electric guitar fused to form the electric sitar, a visual treat, see-through sitar that lights up when he plays, and he's promised to play that. So Shankarji, the masterclass, all yours now. And Purbayanji waiting.
Just for
So,
the record,
Purbayan,
I never said that to any woman.
to Gayatri, definitely you did.
Yeah, I mean, she's read the interview, so she knows it's.
Anyway, God bless you, Purbayan. Really, I mean, your Jodi with Gayatri is so amazing. So, okay, now that you know the program has overshot and we are running short of time, people must be getting a little impatient. They are impatient to hear you. So, let us come to the point straight. We want to see your new creation, Purbayan.
Absolutely, sir.
So
I have it
just
right
tell
here.
us how it happened, how did you make it, and what are the technicalities. The young students want to see what it is.
Okay, so first of all, let me give the visual first. So this is the sitar. It's a see-through sitar, and it's made of plexiglass. And I'll pick it up and show it properly in a minute, and how demonstrate how it sounds. But I first made another electric instrument which I called the duo, which was as Rashmi ji described just now, was a doppelganger of the sitar. I mean, I felt it had the neck of a sitar, but for all other intents and purposes, it was like an electric guitar. The electronics of it were that of an electric guitar. Now, the thing to be noted here is for all electric instruments, electric instruments have existed for many decades actually, and people have used electromagnetic pickups, which are not like microphones. They are not microphones. What they do is you place them under the strings and they create a magnetic field around the strings. And the movement of the strings and the vibrations, basically as we have studied in physics, the
resonance.
The amplitude and frequency of the vibrations of the strings disturbs the magnetic field, and that is sort of converted into sounds through a processor. They have no sound of their own. There's an electronic processor which processes it into different kinds of sound. That's a very simplistic way of explaining it. This instrument is made of plexiglass. It just looks fancy. It's the same electric instrument, and it lights up, etc., etc. I hardly ever use the lights though. Sometimes.
Hey, the kids would love to see it, because they'll get excited looking at the sitar light up and all that.
Yeah, but I didn't set up the light mechanism. It's a bit of a thing. But I'll show. The sound part of it I can. And also for the lights, you require the room to be fully dark, because it's the edge which lights up.
Oh wow.
But I'll demonstrate the sound. In fact, I'll get straight into it and demonstrate the sound for about a few seconds, if I may.
Yeah, great. Oh, that looks fancy, man.
So first up, as I said, it has no sound of its own. It can take on different sounds. So I'll play two, three different sounds. I hope everybody can hear me.
We used this in the Itti performance in Goa, na? When you performed with
Yes, sir. We did.
With Louis Banks ji and all those people, yeah.
We did, yes.
Yeah.
So this is a clean tone to start with. hope it's going through all right.
Yeah. Very
now,
well.
I'll try one with a little bit of overdrive or distortion, which I would use if I were playing a rock number.
Funky. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my God. See, you know what? Just by doing this, you are reaching out to a few more million people. And they will in turn get interested in the sitar, and they will in turn come and learn Indian classical music. So it's amazing, amazing.
Thank you so much, sir. All because of you. I mean, I was telling Gayatri today, actually, we were just sitting and I was telling her that even in songs like Sajda, there are tans, there are alankars that you use, and you know, the most hardcore Indian classical listener will go there and say, wow, I mean, you treat it like a bandish. So, you know, we learn from the best.
Oh my God, thank you. And now, before we wait any further, we'd like to hear something to end the session. कुछ करें, jam करें साथ
जी
में?
जरूर.
See, because ये इसमें साथ में तो नहीं होता है. So you play a little, I play a little, and let's see. So since it's the end of today, Bhairavi करें?
जी बिल्कुल. And before we get into it, I would also like to acknowledge, so ये आज की रात का जो track जिन्होंने मुझे बना के दिया is a very incredibly talented iPad player called Mahesh Raghavan.
Of course, who doesn't know Mahesh? Oh,
मैंने
I would
महेश
love
को
to
बोला,
meet him and yeah.
And I took his permission. I said, "Can I use this?" तो वो थोड़ा सा loop बना के दिया मुझे.
How sweet, but amazing.
So Bhairavi
आज की
sir.
रात. Great. So a short one. Let's do it. क्या सुर? D? Normally sitar D. हाँ. So I hope all of you all enjoyed this session today, and now we'll be hearing the maestro play a little bit of Bhairavi. I may just poke my nose in between, so let's have some fun. கருணை தெய்வமே கற்பகமே காண வேண்டும் முந்தன் பொற்பதமே ஓ கருணை தெய்வமே கற்பகமே little more volume I need of yours. keep your mic close by, no? ஒரு துணையாக உள்ளத்தில் நீ அமர்ந்தாய், உன்னை என்று வேறே யாரோ என் தாய், உன்னை என்று வேறே யாரோ என் தாய், கருணை தெய்வமே கற்பகமே கற்பகமே. बगिया बगिया बालक भागे, तितली फिर भी हाथ न लागे, उस पगले को कौन बताए, ढूंढ रहा है जो तू जग में, कोई जो पाए तो मन में ही पाए. Take it away, Purvain, go for it. Jod Jala. सपनों से भरे नैना तो नींद है न चैना, सपनों से भरे नैना 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 रे नैना Vithala. Vithala. Aya Baba. Vithala. Vithala. Maya Baba. Maya Baba. Oh my God, what a pleasure it is having you, Purbain, here with us. Thank you so much for everything.
What a privilege for me, sir, and really, made my day, and it's been a highlight of this entire period. We've been going through some tough times, and we really require sessions like these. We really require boosters like this. I mean, I think I speak on behalf of the entire academy, all the students. As I said in the morning, I'm very much a part of this academy because I consider myself as I consider you as my mentor and my guru, and it is a rare privilege for me to be here with you.
Thank you, Purbain. You've been so sweet, so kind, so patient, and you've really, really made the Sangam very, very special. Lots and lots and lots of love to you, to Gayatri, and to your music. And looking forward to many, many, many more occasions where we collaborate, we have fun, and I mean, you played incredibly today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Looking forward to it all. And
yes, my dear Karthik and Rashmi.
When Purbayanji was playing, I only remembered Pandit Ravi Shankar's quote where he said that the music that I have learned and want to give is like worshipping God. It's absolutely like a prayer. And this was completely taking us to a very different divine world.
Absolutely divine. That's the word, divine. Yes.
Yeah. It was so beautiful. Thank you very, very much, Purbayanji, for being here right through from morning and evening and making sure, in spite of all that you've set aside the whole day for us. We are absolutely grateful for you being here through and giving all that feedback and answering all questions that came to you. Thank you.
I would like to thank all of you, and especially all the students for their beautiful performances. I think that also made my day. I've been listening to the performances throughout the day, and it's really eye-opening and heartwarming at the same time to see so much talent from across the world.
Means a lot coming from somebody as prolific as you in the space of music. So thank you very much for your time. And for those of you who are still on, a mix of Hindustani, Carnatic, blend of popular music, and a lot more is what you get tomorrow as well. Tomorrow being Sunday, we start at 9:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time, and that will be session 3 of Sangam 2020. And our special guest of honor would be the popular singer, composer Shreya Ghoshal. So stay safe, stay blessed, take care, and see you tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning. Thank you, Shankarji. See you tomorrow as well.
Bye-bye. Bye, Purbain. Bye-bye. Bye, Karthik.